Oh, another reading. Hey, folks. Here at Whisper Cloud Rise. Just here. Follow the path past Temple of the White Tiger. And through the cave, and you'll find it. You'll actually really just find it if you do the Lore Walker Cho quest chain here in Pandaria. Victory in Pandaria. Having failed to create an obedient army with the Sorok, the Mogul devised other ways to create the perfect fighting force. Using dark magics of unknown origin, they captured living souls and imprisoned them within constructs of stone. Over the course of several dynasties, a vast army of these living statues was constructed and housed within an enormous vault carved into the mountains of Panlai. Knowing that this secret weapon would be their downfall, Pandaren monks attempted to seize control of the vaults immediately after the revolution began. They struck quickly, ambushing the Mogu by rappelling down the mountain from the Peak of Serenity. The battle for the vaults lasted 4 days before a snowstorm forced the Mogu from the mountain. By depriving the Mogu of their secret weapon, the rebellious slaves forced the Mogu to fight on more balanced terms.
Tell me of your travels.
Welcome, Paladin. Be sure to take a moment and enjoy the view. Have you noticed anything strange happening around Zouchin village?
Live for your
That poor
dreams.
village was ambushed by when the Zandalari arrived. They don't even have any skilled fighters to defend themselves. You have to help them. Shin will make sure you get to the village safely.
Welcome.
Tell me of your travels.
Seeing scenery that beautiful really puts things into perspective.
There is
You're not
no
worried about all the people dying below. I hope you don't mind me. I hope you don't mind sharing the balloon with me. Father always told me not to talk to strangers, but you seem friendly. Isn't Zouchin province beautiful? I've lived here my whole life. It is actually quite nice. My father thinks it's too dangerous beyond Zouchin's walls for a lady. He only lets me leave when we need supplies from one keg. The way I see it, I'm not very good at being a lady, so I'll make a better adventurer like you. So maybe I'll make a better adventurer like you. To be fair, it is pretty dangerous out there. I'm kind of at war with another faction, and I've killed a lot of people. Those ruins creep me out. They're so old. Wait, what's that? Where did all those huts come from? Look at those boats. Where are they coming from? I guess she's just back from getting supplies. She didn't know about the ambush. Oh no, look at those huts. Were they attacking defenseless villagers? And to be honest, the province above Conlai was being ravaged by bison men. So, he's not entirely wrong. But I would broaden it from lady to anyone that isn't skilled fighter. My village is under attack. Well, my family's alright. Because it doesn't matter if you're a dude, that bison guy is gonna stomp you flat unless you're a skilled fighter. Looks like my father was wrong. Even Zouchin can be dangerous. Check on my family, please. Help us.
Welcome.
I assure you, Desik is the best fighter I've ever seen. Be able to help you better prepare your village. Promises, promises. There's nothing you can do to save us. Zandalari are ruthless. So negative all the time, Ho. What is it you plan to What is it you plan to do to help us, War Walker? For starters, your villagers need rest. We offer protection long enough to allow them a break. Desert can also teach our villagers how to defend themselves. Even if we could defend ourselves, they outnumber us. There's no way we'll win. That may not be true, Ho. War seems confident. What will your protection cost us? All we ask is help finding Prophet Kurzul. You know the surrounding islands better than we do. Your knowledge will be valuable. Very well. If you help us fend off the Zandalari, we'll help you find the Prophet. Thank you, elders. We'll not disappoint you.
Welcome.
I'm confident you'll be able to help us.
You have the
This is
eyes
terrible.
of
How
one
will we
who
ever
has
defeat the
traveled
Zandalari?
much.
Huh. Okay.
Pandaria.
The elders have agreed to help us figure out where the Zandalari have hidden the Thunder King's remains. They have a few conditions now.
Eyes open.
The villagers have been guarding Zouchin since the first attack. They're exhausted and many are injured. If Zandalari attack again, the last thing we need is for the defenders to fall asleep on the job. We'll relieve them of their posts so they might have time to heal and see their families. You'll find them stationed around the village.
Farewell.
Oh, there's a few gigs. I'm Koa. Will you be my friend?
Hello.
Forward, sure, but there's other things going on right now.
Greetings,
When the
one.
trolls came, they brought their mercenary friends with them. Saw them go past us to the fishing camp in the northwest. My cousin, a healer, lives there. Mercenary friends with them. Saw them go past us to the fishing camp in the northwest. My cousin, a healer, lives there. Can you check in with him and make sure he and his village are well?
May the mists.
Will these invaders ever stop?
What wisdom do you
I've seen the numbers these invaders have brought with them. This will not be an easy victory. Do you know one thing that might help us gain an advantage? A plant that grows around the village that can be used to make a rather effective explosive liquid. If you can gather enough, I can begin brewing the mixture. The plant you are looking for is appropriately named Volatile Bloom. Not that we'll care about.
friends?
What do you need?
I'd almost fooled myself into believing Zouchin was protected from the darkness in the world. Never thought I would have to pick up a weapon to use it again.
Enough of that.
The elders want us to mount a defense. We're not monks, Paladin. We need weapons if we hope to fight. Scavenge some arms from those barbarians for me. You'll be able to smelt them down and make something more suitable for our villagers to fight with. Bring me as many as you can carry and I'll take care of the rest.
Until next.
Tell me of your travels.
Shh, don't speak so loudly. My father might hear you. Show me gestures still binder Zouchin. Father's delusional. He thinks he should be studying my tea pouring while a village is under attack. It's ridiculous. Just as much courage as any man. Just don't know how to fight yet. That's where you come in. When we travel with you, I'm a fast learner and won't get in the way, please. If we get separated, I'll meet you back at the village.
May your day
Eh.
be
Oh, Paladin, over here by the stairs. No, don't look at me. Just come here. Let's get down to business. Hey, Steelbinder. I'm retired from battle, live in peace with my family. Since battle will not let me retire so easily.
Goodbye.
Lonnie Scavengers. Fariki Dervish. They're freaky. Revenge is a dish best served by me. Potion and crazy speed.
Oh, hello.
Feels like I've been out here for days. Career post. Go rest with your and be with your
Hello.
family.
Jade Serpent.
Thanks to you, I'll be resting when the barbarians return. I sort of wonder how long I would be out here. I see. Your eyes never leave the target. Total focus.
Greetings.
Slow down. Enough of that.
Oh, hello.
I've as much right as any in the village to fight for my home, but I knew a hero that could
Farewell.
train me. Father thinks he can tell me what to do still. I'm not a child anymore and he
I
needs
hope
to see
to see
that.
you again soon.
Like, I'm kind of torn between the two. Like, it's fucking stupid to expect her to practice pouring her tea if the village is burning. And if that's literally what he expects, that is fucking stupid. But at the same time, she is untrained, inexperienced. It's understandable to not want someone like that in a fight. But then again, so is pretty much everyone else here. She's no real different. Suppose the... I don't know. Concern after that is, I don't know, sexual dimorphism.
Hello. May your deed.
Well, it's not exactly relevant here, is it? Honestly, the defenders are doing surprisingly well. That or the trolls really are shit. Fighter spirit's about to hit you in the face. Or having all these one-liners is a little annoying. Okay, I need to get 3 Frost Weavers and 4 Hexers. Very good tiger. I can do this. I know I can do this. Now charge. Freaky nomad. Who looked at me? Oh, Bashy Stalk. I'm liking the hodgepodge here. I always thought Pandaria were just made up to make me behave when I was younger. Yeah, it's pretty easy to forget they exist. Don't turn up that much. Well, ignore now. Zandal are gonna bring back the old ways. Oh, so on a different note, I don't care if it's not ladylike or something. If like the house was being robbed, or I was in a place and it was being attacked, and the lasso's wit decided, yeah, I'm gonna practice pouring my tea instead. I'd probably side with the attackers. I'd see if I could, you know, switch teams. Because, you know, like, you know, fuck that bullshit.
I need to get closer.
Do something that's useful.
May your days bring
Though on
you
the same similar note, I remember seeing a video being passed around, and I remember a guy was trying to menace a husband and wife with a knife, and the wife keeps grabbing onto the husband's arm and trying to pull him back, while the guy he's trying to tell the attacker to fuck off. So she's trying to restrict the husband's movements and assist the attacker. Whether she realizes that's what she's doing or not, I don't know. But that's what she was doing. She was effectively trying to help the attacker in getting a hit.
Tell me of your travels.
My behemoth. Let's avoid it. Yeah, she was, anyway, she was, consciously or not, helping the attacker. Because how the hell is the husband going to fight if,
It's too far away.
you know, she's swinging out? Guy suddenly rushes him. He has to somehow deal with that while she's hanging off his arm. She's restricting his movements, and he can't, you know, move right. And he wouldn't want to move in such a way that she got it, you know? So, you know. If he did move in such a way that she got injured, I'll buy him a fucking drink. Oh, she got stabbed instead. Good on ya.
I'm out of range. That spell isn't
It's like the chick at the end of Goddamn Wrong Turn. I bitched about her before. I would say leave her to the fucking hillbillies, but she was, no. You don't know exactly what they're gonna do with her. They may rape her, in which case they may make more mutant hillbillies. You don't want that. You know, you just generally don't want that. Actually, speaking of hillbillies in a horror movie, Tucker and Dale against forces. Tucker and Dale versus Forces of Evil. It's a comedy horror movie. Oh, I didn't get the blade.
Can't cast that yet.
A comedy horror movie where it follows the two hillbillies, and they're actually both nice people. It's the college kids that are crazy. One of the college kids falls, bumps her head, and is knocked out. They try and say, "Hey guys, we're bringing her back to her shack. Come get her." But they think the hillbillies have kidnapped her and are going to kill her. So they try and get her back through various means, and it's very funny. It's well done. I don't remember who plays the heavy hillbilly, but the slimmer guy is one of the guys off of Firefly. I think he was a pilot. He was the guy playing with the dolls, curse your sudden yet inevitable betrayal. Ah, it's the mage from earlier.
Oh, hello.
But, Wave. But, yeah, it's a good movie. Tucker and Dale vs. Forces of Evil. I hear they still want to do a sequel. But it's been in development hell. I don't know what's going on with it. I don't know how to fight yet, but I do know what's worth fighting for.
Farewell.
I told you I was fast learner. I'll head back to the village to start training others. Thank you, Tessic.
Travel safe.
Thank you for Thank you for your training, Tessic. To be one hope to one day be as good a fighter as you. Seriously?
I can't cast that yet. It's too far away.
You'll not be stopping the Zandalari, man.
That spell isn't ready.
Finally. Dried remnants of previous battles cover the blade of this weapon. Oh yeah, she said something. These ruins are supposedly haunted. I don't believe in ghosts though. Then again, I didn't believe in Zandalari either.
Tell me of your
We're able to find a suitable amount of volatile blooms. Even the smell of the red-hued blooms burns your nose.
May the red
These are perfect.
live
Now I would go wash your hands a few times, Paladin. But also continue to avoid open flames for a few days.
Slow down. Life is to be saved.
Zandalari will know what hit them when I'm done. They don't expose your weaknesses. Very good, Paladin. With villagers rested, we may yet stand a chance against Zandalari.
Good story, me. Slow down.
I was once a great fighter. Let's hope old age is not taking too much of my skill from me. Oh, Tashi.
Hello.
If I hadn't gotten a splinter, I'll be out there defending our village too. Splinter? Depending on where it is, it would make it be a bastard to try and actually fight with it. Quite make your grip on your weapon questionable. If it's in your foot, you would throw your balance off.
Until next time.
We'll need more than luck to get us through this. We found something I can work with.
Goodbye.
Wow, these are better than anticipated. Can make 4 spears for every one of their blades. Don't you worry, I'll make sure the villagers are armed when the time comes.
Until next time.
How does today find you?
The Zandalari have begun their attack. Must help defend the village. We can't push them back, we'll never find the Thunder King's remains. Looking dramatic there in the door. Spin me right round, right. I go. Ugh, I wish I remembered how it went. So what's the time scale on this? Because it seems like we just turned in the quest and then they're, rushing us. Was there really much of a training montage? Because these villagers are doing surprisingly well. Kill the Amani behemoths. Riders approach. Wait for it now. Sorry, I ruined your little thing, but it's better I'm out here anyway. Here, take the pressure off. So considered in battle, annoyingly. Jesus, they just ran past. Oh, here they are. Hurry, Desek, use the barrels to feed those monstrosities. I imagine I'm killing our own defenders too, eh? Un momento, por favor. Still in combat. The Zandalari have started a retreat, Desik. This victory will mean a great deal to the villagers, and the Chaos was able to capture one of the fighters. Perhaps we can get information from him. Prisoners being kept upstairs, Desik. It'll be difficult to get information from him, but even slightest detail about their location will help. Others have begun to questioning him already. With their help, we should be able to figure out our next move. We'll speak with him and see if there's any useful information. I want to store bugs in a shack in the middle of Pandaria. Didn't think I knew of it until I saw the letters. What letters? Oh, the ones on the lid? It's probably just someone's initials. Doesn't mean nothing. Has to be a message. Maybe it'll include something important. Don't be ridiculous. It's just a jar full of bugs. It's gross if you ask me. You just don't get it. This will be heralded out to the end times. Crazy talk. See, this is why we shouldn't leave the village. I'm gonna follow the clue and see where it leads me. You do that, but it's gonna lead you to a giant circle. Never find the answer.
You are most welcome.
You are most welcome.
I have only the finest wares. Keep the peace.
You barbarians will think twice before attacking our village again. And tell us where the remains have been hidden.
You have the eyes of
The Zandalari never underestimated us.
What wisdom.
So it's a good idea to make friends with fishermen. You'll never go hungry.
Spirits bless you.
Well, as long as the catches are good.
How you doing, man?
You're too late. The Thunder King will rise and take this land from you. Where has the Thunder King's remains been taken?
Stay away from the voodoo.
Rotten. You are too late. The remains of the Thunder King were taken to the Isle of Reckoning. We perform the ancient rites. Even now, the true Emperor of Pandaria lives and breathes once more. Woe to the Pandaran usurpers! The Mogu will rule this land again, and we Zandalari will have a new homeland.
I can't attack that target. Greetings, man.
We should have the option to kill him. Well, got all we can. We cannot dwell on this setback, Desik. Prophet Karazul must be dealt with. Remember, the Thunder King's forces were able to destroy brings us one step closer to victory.
Every good story
Prophet Karazul was a powerful caster, but he's also underestimating your abilities. Karazul and his forces must be destroyed to protect his village. Zed will send a strong message to Thunder King that will not be defeated. Find them on the Isle of Reckoning.
Jade Serpent guide you.
Need to kill 12 of these. And Karazul.
It's too far away. I can't cast it.
I wonder how much footage I have now. All the grind episodes I did and profession videos I've done have kind of
That's the recharge. I can't cast it.
thrown things off. You know how they like lumps all the trolls, these like territory troll factions under the one banner? The Gorbashi, the Amani, the Freaky under Zandalari. it kind of makes sense. They're all desperate troll groups to try and, reclaim power and, importance. It kind of makes sense for them to do so. But apparently, in more recent WoW, they've done a similar thing with the Defiance, the Syndicate, and the Scarlet Crusade. It's part of the, I was talking about it in an earlier episode, the Sons of Wotar preach tolerance and understanding. That thing. It's, part of that question. Red Dawn and all this.
That's still.
Like, I can see the Defiance being desperate, but
That spell is impressive. Yeah. I can't cast that.
it's kind of hard to comment on like the Syndicate, because the Syndicate used to be like nobles, um, like fallen nobles that are trying to reclaim their status, and they kind of turned to banditry. So it seemed. But meanwhile, the Defiance nowadays are just straight up bandits. Anyone that was just um, scorned, Mason has long since has been pardoned and long since left the group. Dressed like a Zandalari witch doctor. Don't think you're friendly. Dance with your fellow witch doctors. But so only the criminals are left. Um, so yeah. Huh, the dance is a little different from what I remember. But yeah, only the straight out criminals are left. Um, so I'm not entirely sure how well the Syndicate and the Defiance will get on. Because I'm not sure if the fallen nobles even still part of the Syndicate anymore, or are they just all criminals now? Where's the thing that lets me do the there was something here that used to let me do gestures. Weird. I swore I had something. Oh, maybe that was in SOD and not here. But I just want to dance again. I'll be jamming with you, Desic. Somehow they don't know. Oh yeah. I could swear you don't feel so great. But yeah, I'm not really sure if the... Ooh, Jesus. Um, yeah, I'm not really sure if the Syndicate will really get on well with the Fires. But beyond that, Scarlet Crusade. To be honest, the Scarlet Crusade is, risen and died so many times. I question how many members they have left. They might be desperate to try and recruit anyone. Like, especially because they got purged again during the Undead Heritage Quest. One thing that would be nice for Blizzard to do with the amount of like heritage quests out there and different things, so people didn't have to roll up new characters, is if they had like there's Stormwind Library, there's have a book, have books that tell you the events of these. The book themselves doesn't have to be canon, but it's just a way of giving the presence of the book doesn't need to be canon. It's just a way for the players to learn the lore without having to roll up a character and going through it, or watching someone's video. Having a book would be great.
Our empires be united once more.
Sorry, could you say that again with subtitles?
I can't cast that. That's still recharging. That spell is ready. Yeah, I can't cast that.
You may want to channel them both at once, mate.
That's still recharging.
We need this land. The cataclysm destroyed our
Spell
home.
is ready. Yeah.
Pity about you. I don't care.
I don't have a target.
This only just begun. We're gonna just roll over and die. And then he did just that. But yeah, it would be nice if there was a tome, or multiple tomes, where you could read about all the different like heritage quests, or different lore that you won't get to see.
It's too far away.
I'm gonna keep swimming. But yeah, it would be nice if there was something like that. So I could say, find out about the Dark Iron Heritage Quest. Oh, well, they don't have a Heritage Quest, but, well, in their case, it's actually just a recruitment quest, ain't it? So I could do that on Palanai. But, I could go read about the Night Elf Heritage Quest. I could go read about, the different Heritage Quests for the other factions. For the other races. Like I would have that war without having to roll up a new character and stuff. And, level them to max. And it would also be useful for stuff like the order halls and whatnot. Because, story, like, Amber from Pandaria here. She's dead. I didn't know that. She dies during the Rogue questline. Characters are legitimately outright dying. Like, all of Duskwood. Like, vast majority of the leadership of Duskwood threw in with demons. They're dead. Like, Latimore's daughter is one of the few that didn't throw in. Originally, the Blizzard writers had her throw in with them, but people were like, no, she will live up to her father's thing, He was a good man who just lost his shit when he thought his wife and daughter were dead. They were the only things keeping him going. She would want to, live up to, his memory of who he used to be, and she wouldn't throw in with demons. And so they fixed it, and she's now the like Night Watch commander. Um, like all this happened in like the war, in the not the war campaign, in the rogue campaign, and so there's changes and stuff being done that you won't know about unless you roll another class and go play through their thing, and you have to do it for each class. It does encourage, replaying, but I'll be honest, for at least for me, the game isn't so engaging to encourage me to replay for very little quests. You know, like, oh wow, you'll get this, like 30 quests over here among like many hours of gameplay that you've done before, and if you're doing one of each class, many times. I suppose it's a little better because you hit 10, you kill Hogger, you can jump straight to Legion now, but you still have to go through Legion and, do the whole class order campaign. And then if it's race-based, then you have to level for the Heritage quest. So, it would be nice that if there was just a book you could read and learn about the quests. It doesn't need to tell you everything, it doesn't need to show you everything, but it just like a little, lore thing of saying, hitting the main points of it, enough that like, oh, shit, that went down in Duskwood. Then, they throw in with demons. And they were, the rogue class order hall leader, purged the traitors. This kind of thing, It's just like, or like talking about the different artifact weapons, a bit of lore about that, what happened there, because there's a demon chasing after Palanai and he hasn't turned up in many expansions. He did move very slowly, so he might just be very lost. But there was a demon chasing after me and threatening to get, he will get me one day. So, they could, have, books talking about all this, It would be nice just to have some there so I could refer to it and I could see about things without me having to roll up a new character and stuff like that. Would be nice. I missed a single Zandalari. But yeah.
I can't cast it. That's still
Back I go. But, yeah, basically, like, while it will take away from the benefit to rolling up a new character and play through a new class, it just always frustrates me at how much lore and whatnot gets gate kept behind, your behind your race and your class. If you aren't a Night Elf, you aren't going to see the Night Elf Heritage quest. If you aren't undead, you're not going to see theirs. If you're not a priest, you're not going to see the priest quests. And while it's nice to have class-restricted content, you know, if characters are getting killed off and there's, you know, big changes happening to places, it's just a little annoying for it to be privy only to people with, you know, with the right race, with the right class. I don't really feel like leveling up. I was starting to do it and I was trying to do it, but I honestly really just don't feel like leveling up one of every class and, you know, one of every race to see everything, you know? I wouldn't mind just being able to read about it. You know? Just go to Stormwind Library, find a book on the table, and start reading about the events of Legion that the rogue got up to, what the priest got up to. You know, this kind of thing, for example. Would be nice. Supposed to guard the well. It's an important job. It is, to be fair. You don't want the trolls throwing something in there, poisoning it. These events should be learned from Dizek. It's important that we learn from our history. If we paid attention to the histories, we might have been able to head this off or got this far. Everything that has happened was already foretold. We just didn't know how to read it.
Farewell.
I thought there was going to be more payoff to the whole girl power thing.
What do you need? Enough of
Thank you for opening my eyes to who my daughter really is. Backstabbing little bitch going behind her father's back. Yeah. She's off out of the family. Off the registry. Yes, that's how it went. Oh, I never did that quest. Whoops. Grab brave people. Does the agony ever stop?
Of your travels,
My cousin is wise to be worried. I am not well.
family, friends, home.
I am alive, but barely. They killed the rest. My friends and family. Must return to the village, but I do not have long, and I cannot move on my own. Are you a healer? I have a healing potion in my hut. Search my belongings. You can use your magic.
May
You
the
have it.
red crate live forever in your heart.
Okay, I think I can stand.
You are most
Thank you.
welcome.
I suppose I need to ask you to do a bit more before I can leave to return to the village. I'm gonna leave the bodies of my friends and family here.
Slow down.
After mercenaries robbed us, most left. But one of them, just after the others took all we had, he ran the rest of us through, for sport. Get justice for the fallen. Perhaps news of their death will raise my spirits enough to go on. You'll find them just west of here. Captain Ripflesh, commander of the Black Mane
May
mercenaries.
you find mastery in your
The first group that came, the trolls, they cared nothing for us, walked right past us, pushing our families out of the way. The next, though, the mercenaries. They took us prisoners, stole from our homes, and threatened us with death if we resisted.
family.
But it falls for the fallen. I don't wish to dishonor my friends and leave them in unmarked graves. We have never needed to bury so many at once. I'm in no condition to gather materials. Please, visit the lakes that hug the mountain's edge along the road to the south. Underneath the waterfalls there, you'll find stones that have been polished to a sheen by the falling waters. They will make suitable headstones.
Slow down. Life is to
Many
be
have perished
savored.
here. We will need to honor them properly, which means gathering the makings of incense of life. It doesn't just smell nice, it has restorative properties. It can even help plants grow. Maybe I can get a whiff of the ingredients to get me back on my feet. Materials can be found on creatures around here, except for the spices, which were stolen by the mercenaries who pillaged the village.
May the red
That spell isn't ready.
Water for polished stone.
I can't cast that. That's still good. I need it.
An aggressive bug.
That spell isn't ready. That's still good. I can't cast that.
Okay, there we go.
That spell isn't ready. Yes.
Another thing I would like for Blizzard to, well, in this case, stop doing is the FOMO. There's quests at the end of like Shadowlands and other expansions that have been straight out removed. The legendary quest here in Pandaria, straight out removed. There's a whole boss you can't do without doing the legendary quest. Big spine claw. So like it's, I wish they would knock it off with the FOMO. You know, removing lore, removing quests. It's no, knock it off.
That's still retarded.
Oh, I never even saw you.
Out of range. I can't cast that yet.
Oh, it's nice to see Knolls turning up again. They don't really get much screen time.
Spell isn't ready yet. I need to get closer. That's still retarded.
fighting another crab.
Spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that. That's still recharged. That spell isn't ready. I can't cast that. That's still recharged.
Ooh, big guy. Bring on these supplies and I'll break your skull.
I'm out of range.
And nothing. Oh well, at least he's out of the way for the time being.
Still recharged. I can't cast that. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharged. I can't cast that. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharged. I can't cast that yet. That's still recharged. It's too far away. I can't cast that. That spell isn't ready.
Yo.
I can't cast that. That spell isn't ready.
A null that knows some moves. I wish enemies like secondary bar actually did something. It used to in classic. Like their mana bar energy. Wish it actually did. Wish enemies actually abide by similar rules to us.
I can't cast that yet. That's still recharged. That spell isn't ready yet. It's too far away.
Ah, let's see if you can figure this out.
I need to target something first.
Mirror image.
I can't cast that.
Ah, fooled you.
That's still that spell isn't ready yet.
That's kind of cute. How did you figure it out?
What wisdom do you seek? May you find
Ah, they're dead. Or they can feel my spirits lifting, so don't have strength to return to the
I
village.
can't cast that. That's still
The stones have brought them. Flowing water has beaten this stone perfectly smooth.
that spell isn't ready yet.
Good. Thank you. After this, I cannot imagine leaving my foes less than a proper burial.
I can't cast that. That's still recharged. That spell isn't ready yet.
life is to be
That's
saved?
still recharged.
Yeah.
I can't cast that. That spell isn't ready.
Family,
As soon as I've brought them.
friends,
Flowing water has been this stone perfectly
these are
smooth.
what matter
Good.
most.
Thank you. After this, I cannot imagine leaving my foes to less than a proper burial.
May the red crane live forever in your heart.
When held to delight, this shell has a particularly gorgeous sheen. These strongly aromatic spices give Pandarian incense its unique scent. Are those the ingredients of incense of life I smell on you? Or perhaps you haven't bathed it recently.
May you find
Beautiful, beautiful.
mastery in
Better
your
to not
pursuit.
need to bury our friends, but if we must, it's good to have a fitting ceremony.
Slow down.
Thank you much, friend.
Life
After this
is to be
tragedy, it is good
savored.
that fortune smiled on us and sent you. You have gotten justice for my fallen friends and gathered the necessary materials to honor them. I will gather their bodies, prepare the materials for their funerals, and meet you at the graveyard. Meantime, however, please return to my cousin and ask him to gather villagers for the funeral.
Family, friends, food.
Here we go.
Greetings, wanderer.
I see. It's tragic what has happened there. We will meet you at the graveyard to honor them.
Next one is on me.
As I said, I'll gather the town and be at the funeral. As the one who has done so much to honor our friends, we feel it is only right that you be the one to light the incense of life, and usher spirits to the light beyond.
There is no hurry.
Oh yes, over here.
You have the
You must light the
eyes of
incense
one
to honor
who
the
has
dead.
traveled much. What wisdom
Good.
do you seek?
Let us begin the
May
funeral.
the red crane live forever in your heart.
You see, you see what you've done is a tribute to a truth we Pandaren hold most dear. None of us approaches death with joy, but neither should we feel fear, anger, or doubt. Though we may die, from our passing blossoms, new life. This is the truth that we live, work, and die for. Do you see, from the graves trees grow. May these trees always stand for the sacrifice they made and the honor you have done them. Thank you, friend. You are truly a hero. I do like the writing here in Pandaria. I do. And also the goddamn axe on the steel bender.
You are most welcome.
Village dead.
May you find
Welcome. Jace.
Okay. We'll move on. And back to the tossers. So lewd of Blizzard. Like, my god. Oh, you know what they say? When it's tossers, it's on side.
I don't have a target. It's too far away. That's still recharge. I can't cast it. That spell isn't ready. I can't cast it.
Ooh, they can drop striped melons.
I can't cast that yet.
Ooh. Ooh. Down.
I'm out of range. I can't cast that. That spell isn't ready yet. That's still recharge.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm slightly disturbed at this. Turned the guy into a not even a markable plush.
That's still recharge.
Touch chance by 100% and speed by 50.
Cast that yet. That spell
Pound
isn't
you.
ready yet. I can't cast that.
I think I'm gonna call quits after this. I'm suddenly really tired. And I would like to get some sleep. Oh. Allergic reaction? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna stop here. I hope you've enjoyed. Till then, folks.